is Nicholas. All right, to start, I want to ask everybody, I want an honest opinion from you all if you feel like you know what the value of a dollar is. Do you feel like you know that? One person?
I think I have my own opinion.
Okay. All right, that's all I was asking. And then, next question is, who knows the value of $16 trillion? Alright, so 16 trillion is the U.S. national debt. It just keeps on going up and up, which is perfectly fine. It's kind of an irrelevant number at this point. So, as a Greek, I'm a Greek American. I kind of know all about the European Union and all the crisis that's going on there. I have family back there. I've sent money back there as well, so I've learned a lot about it. So, want to inform you just about the European crisis, how people blame the Greeks, and how there's other people involved, and to solely not blame it on one type of people. So hopefully at the end of this you have a better understanding of Greece, the European economy, and how to fix it in general. So the future seems a long way off, but we'll go back and just do a little bit of Greek history. So right now there's about 11.4 million people in Greece. And the president right now is Vyacheslav Papoulis, and the prime minister is Lucas Papamos. And Athens, the capital, I'm sure you guys all know that. And Christianity is the main religion, while Greek is the main language. And textile, food, and oil are the main exports. So, as you can see, Greece is a beautiful country altogether, but we get a lot of bad rap for what happened in the European Union. And right now, the national debt for Greece stands at about $487 billion. So it's nowhere near the U.S. 16 trillion, but we still get blamed for taking down the whole European economy. Now, in essence, there are other countries involved, such as Spain, Italy, Germany is one of the big contributors. Now, to give you a little background on the European Union, what they did a few years ago was put a 3% limit on what countries can send out for lending. So there's a 3% of their total GDP that you're allowed to send out, and most of these countries found a way around it, such as Italy was the main component of it. They were able to send out about 12% of their money, asking for a lot more taxation on it. So they expected Greece to pay all this back right away, and obviously that didn't happen. But multiple countries did this as well. Spain was a main one. I don't know if you guys know Catalonia. FC Barcelona is there. It's about a fifth of Spain's whole GDP. And they actually, with everything that's going on, they want to secede from Spain altogether, which if you lose a fifth of your GDP, that's a big blow. So if you put it in essence, it's almost like Puerto Rico for us. Puerto Rico does not count towards our GDP, but they still get all this, taxation. They get benefits from the government, and that's the same way with Catalonia. Well, Cyprus is an island just off of Greece. It's not actually part of the Hellenic Republic. It's its own nation. But recently, I don't know if you guys saw in the news that they started to imply taxes on everybody who had accounts there. Now, Russians, people all throughout the world put them there because there was no taxation on it. Well, with everything that's been going on in the European Union, they decided that they're going to do that. And it caused a pretty big uprising. People got pretty mad. They actually opened back up today after 12 days off. They had to have security guards and all this stuff surrounding the banks to bring the money back in. So that's Cyprus. But the Greeks still seem to get blamed for it. Now back in Chicago, when I go back home, there's a lot of Greeks there. So we kind of, have our own little niche or community. But people still like to blame pretty much anything that goes wrong in the European Union on us, even though Cyprus is a complete separate entity. So in comparison to the U.S. economy has a fictional number of about $16 trillion. So it's never going to be paid back. All that money is really fictional, and so is $487 billion. When you think about it, no one's ever going to be able to pay that back. But for Greece to do it, they have to take the steps to, first is they have to make sure there's no wages increased. So that's going to be an uprising as well. So the only way for them to really get out of this is to make sure no one gets any wages increased, taxation goes up, and another one is the public sector jobs. So those are also going to be minimized. There was about a 50% increase in Greece, which is what caused all the money to kind of fluctuate and swing its way through. So usually, as you have here in America, you have the rich who they always have problems with, getting taxed more, middle class getting tax breaks. Well, in Greece, there's a lot of political ties to the rich, so they don't get taxed as much as they should, even though it should be an even percentage. The middle class gets taxed more than the actual upper class. So, due to political ties, that takes away a lot of money from the economy as a whole, which is unfortunate, but hopefully you guys learned a lot about this subject. It's kind of a little confusing when you look into the numbers, but that is a Greek saying. It's forever excel, so hopefully I excelled your knowledge about Greece, and hopefully I excelled your knowledge about the European Union.